Talent, leadership, and character, all things to describe some of our top local student athletes. Welcome into sports, everyone. All of that was on display today as we are once again blessed with several more college signings piling onto the long list of athletes taking the next step towards their future. Now, when we begin with the champ over at Copa High School in front of a good crowd, Damian Moreno signed his letter of intent to continue his journey on the wrestling mat at Arizona State University, D1. In a stellar 4 years for the King, Moreno came up just shy of a school record of 3 straight titles after being runner-up this past year, but still walking away as a 2-time state champ from his sophomore and junior year in the 106-pound weight class, including winning an impressive, listen to this, 72 straight matches over those 2 years. But to get there took discipline and a lot of support coming from a family with deep roots in the sport. As the son of local legend Pepe Moreno, Damian describes how he overcame any sort of pressures and dealing with one of the very few losses he ever had to face.
You know, there were some expectations. I really tried not to let that get in the way of my wrestling and how I wrestle and my attitude, because that can take away from the sport sometimes, and that can take away from your performance. A big takeaway is also from my loss this year is that, you know, you don't always get the outcome you always want, or, you know, you may not always achieve your goal that you set for yourself. Our outcomes are not what define us, but rather how we act upon them and how we keep going on after that.
Yeah, so clearly a very bright kid there. Moreno plans to study electrical engineering and eventually receive his master's degree. We wish him the very best of luck in his new adventure, and we give him a forks up sign for his future as a Division I athlete there in Tempe. Now to a pair of signings at Cibola High School today, starting with girls soccer star Itzel Mesa. Today, Mesa put pen to paper, signing with Ottawa University of Arizona, a familiar landing spot for many of our local athletes. In her 4 years of varsity soccer, Mesa scored 39 career goals, 19 of them coming in her senior season, which was good for 6th in all of 6A, while earning the 6A Desert Southwest Region Offensive Player of the Year award. But it was her positive mindset and quiet leadership that stood out above the rest.
I think the mindset has everything, positivity. At Cibola, we had our ups and downs like any other team in schools, and I feel like just keeping your head up all the time is what I need to have a positive attitude no matter what.
Her teammates flow to her. She always gravitated to the ball. The game went to her, and her teammates saw that, and they gravitated off her energy on the pitch.
Well, Itzel says she had a few options. Ottawa stood apart from the others after her official visit. She plans to study accounting because of her ability to work well with numbers, and we, of course, wish her the best of luck as well. And shortly after, it was Gael Castro's turn to sign the dotted line. Castro, like Mesa, will be staying in Arizona, but headed up to Prescott to become a Rough Rider after signing with Yavapai College Soccer. He, too, spent 4 years kicking up dirt on Raider Field for Brian Claudio's varsity squad, where he learned to become a leader, eventually earning a captain band in his senior year, where he was also named to the All-Region first-team list. And for him, that was the moment that everything changed towards a future on the pitch.
I think my senior year when Coach Claudio decided to put me as captain, so it took a lot of responsibility for me. Something I looked forward to since I was a freshman. So it was good to accomplish something that I've been working hard for. So really looking forward to it.
Castro plans to study civil engineering in school. Also shout out to Annalise Romero and Asari Vigil, other signings from the last 2 days. That's all the time we have for school.